Good morning, welcome to the video. This weekend, the wife and I are on another little adventure. We're headed off to the state of Alabama. You would think there's not really a lot of things to do here. However, we're going to show you that, at least if you're an outdoor enthusiast, there is quite a few little hidden gems that can be found here. So we got some hiking planned for this weekend. And the first place that we're headed off for today, it's what's called Stevens Gap Cave, and we're going to show you what that's all about.
What is that? It's so cute.
You excited to go inside the cave?
Yes. I go leave you in there.
Oh,
You're stuck.
you're mean.
Stay with bear.
There it is. Right there. Oh, yeah. I'll grab it right now. So we have arrived at the Stevens Gap Cave. You do have to get a permit to enter here. It's a pretty smooth process. Go to their website and fill out some contact details when you're going to arrive and everything like that. And they'll give you the entry code in order to get inside the gate. I think it's a limited amount of people that can enter every day. So basically it's going to give you a better experience and it's not going to be so crowded. We're here at the main entrance. As you can see, this is a couple pictures of the cave. Hopefully they'll have these nice light beams going through the main entrance to the cave, in which people that abseil can do that if they have the training. However, we're just going to do the hiking entrance to the cave. So I believe this hike is just a little bit more than 1 mile. Don't think that it's necessarily an easy walk in the park. As short of a distance it may be, it is certainly a steep climb. And if you are out of shape, like I currently am, you'll definitely get a good exercise. I have a feeling we might be getting close to being there. So let's press on. And we have arrived. So here is the section where the cavers are able to descend down into the abyss. And this is definitely where you don't want to proceed any further without any caving or abseiling experience. So here is the hiker's entrance in order to go inside the cave.
Are you ready to go down?
Not yet. Still got some buckles.
I can smell that like a bat pee.
You can smell bat pee.
Yeah.
All right, we're heading down the cave right now. So far, it's not so bad, as you can see, but you just need to watch your step. It's pretty dry right now. I could see how after a rain though, it would be extremely slippery. We'll see if we get lucky and we have those amazing light rays.
Look, we're going down. Crazy. Look up, baby, look up. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I want to see what's in there. I cannot see. I want to flash up on you. You ask me to go up.
We're cave splunking. So we made it inside the cave. What do you think, honey?
Nice. I like it. But not so deep.
It's not so
You
deep.
can see the light out.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You can see the light coming through the tunnel or the holes of the cave. It's a nice cool breeze coming inside. What we're doing right now, I'm waiting to see if we get those magnificent light rays beaming through. I don't know if I'm gonna have to wait really long. I don't know if they're never going to show up, but we'll wait for a little while and see what happens.
Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared of the slide down.
That was the Stephen Gap Cave experience. It was absolutely incredible. It was beautiful. Not gonna lie, I'm slightly disappointed that the light rays did not make their way through. There was light coming through the hole in the cave, but not the photogenic light beams that you've probably seen online. When I pulled out my Sun Calc app, I learned that likely your best chance of getting those light rays is probably during the peak of the summer when the sun is as highest in the sky. I may try to come back maybe sometime during the summer in order to capture one of those incredible photos. That would be absolutely epic. We're going to make our way to where we're going to camp for the night, and we'll show you campsite that we have for tonight.
Inside my dream.
Good morning. How did you sleep last night, honey?
Sleep good. Bumpy.
Yep, we just woke up this morning and slept in the truck. Woke up quite a few times. Didn't have the best sleep, but this was our sleeping arrangement. Definitely not the most leg room, but it kept us warm overnight for the most part, as it got very cold. But absolute beautiful morning. Take a look. Absolute perfect camp spot. We have a little adventure in store for today. Our goal is to go do the Walls of Jericho hike, and so we're going to go ahead and begin our day and make our way there. So we just arrived here to the parking lot, and we're just beginning our hike now at the Walls of Jericho. I believe it's around 6.5 miles to complete the hike there and back. Quite a big parking lot and it was quite full when we arrived. So probably the earlier the better when it comes to starting this hike. But it's supposed to be a really beautiful trail up here in North Alabama with a bunch of little streams and waterfalls, and I believe at the end there's supposed to be some really impressive walls, or maybe like a small little canyon. Looking forward to what is in store at the end. Let's go ahead and begin this hike. The trail starts off winding through this beautiful forest with all kinds of thick greenery and vegetation around us. It's one of those spots that feels really peaceful. It's a great way to unplug and really take in the beauty of the outdoors. We're coming up on a little bridge here. You can hear the creak of the planks with each step, and the stream below looks so clear. It's like crossing into a new chapter of the hike, where the landscape starts to shift
and reveal even more surprises. As we move further into the trail, the scenery just keeps getting more amazing. There are all these little streams you'll cross. Some spots even have these little water pools, quite enticing for a dip. There's a small cave tucked away in the rocks. It's like nature's secret hideout. And then, of course, there's the canyon itself. The walls seem to rise up out of nowhere, and the sound of the water rushing through the canyon really gives it this raw, untamed feel.
So that wraps up the Walls of Jericho hike. To our surprise, it did end up having a little bit of water, and although it was a long hike, I would say it is worth it. Might end up being a little bit more enjoyable after a rain or something like that when there's a lot more water. But the show of this hike is obviously the Walls of Jericho. Probably the last quarter, maybe quarter to half mile or so, you'll actually be walking in between the walls, and sometimes you won't even realize it because they're quite hidden behind the trees. So my suggestion is just to keep on walking towards the end of the hike, and you'll reach a point where the walls really do open up and they're a lot more apparent. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up this hike, make it back to the truck, and plan out what we're going to do for our final day here in Alabama.
You can see the one. Oh my God.
I know. So we made it here for a sunrise. It's absolutely beautiful. Fortunately, we didn't have to do a long hike like yesterday, so our legs were able to get a little bit of a rest. But this is an absolute beautiful sunrise. We were able to catch the last little bit of blue hour, and now the sun is lighting up the clouds with this nice, beautiful golden color. And it's absolutely beautiful. This park, I think, is called Weathington Park. It's about 30 minutes right outside of, I forgot the name of it.
Not me.
I'll put the name of it down in the bottom of the video. This will wrap up our visit here to this park right here, and our next location will be DeSoto State Park. Let's get started.
Oh, right here.
Oh, there it is. There's not much to it. Oh wow, it's all dry. It's cool, but it's unfortunate that there's not much water.
The lookout might be so closer, but
Yeah, this is the lookout. Well, we made it. Unfortunately, there's not much water. Right after a rain, I'm sure it'd be much better. You can imagine how nice it would be though. If you look in the back there, in that section, it looks like that there is a higher tier, like man-made waterfall. You see that, honey?
yeah.
But I don't see anything. I don't see any water coming down it. So unfortunately, the waterfall at the Overlook was pretty dried up. It must have not gotten much rain for a while. So if you do come to the DeSoto State Park hike Overlook, maybe wait until after there was a rain, and you might get a bit better of a waterfall view than we did. But it was only about a half a mile. It was a nice walk. Perhaps we'll come back when the conditions are a little bit better. But that's going to wrap up our weekend on this little Alabama outdoor adventure, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.